Welcome! Today's vocabulary word is spare, brought to you by Caz Academy. The word spare can be used as an adjective, a noun, or a verb. So let's look at the three definitions and how to use them in a sentence. The first use is using it as an adjective. This is when we're using it as a descriptor of a noun. So when we're using spare as an adjective, that can be used as a replacement or extra for use if needed. It can also be used to describe simple, minimal, or lean. Let's look at an example of using spare as an adjective. We kept an extra spare key for the minimally furnished spare room that was rarely used unless we had spare time to meditate. You'll notice that each of the words spare is right in front of a noun. So I have spare key, spare room, and spare time. The word spare is an adjective describing the noun that it is preceding. The next definition is using spare as a noun, and this is when we can use it as a duplicate or extra item or part for emergency use. So let's look at this example. I gave my neighbor my spare house key in case I get locked out. If I have an emergency, I can ask her for my spare. So this first one, we're using it as an adjective, spare house key, but because we're using spare as a noun, I can call it just spare all by itself, and then we're using it as a noun. So the first part of the sentence, or the first sentence, we're using it as an adjective to describe that it is an extra house key. The second one, we can call it just as a spare and use it as a noun. The last type of definition is using it as a verb. And when we use spare as a verb, it means to refrain from harm, punishment, or embarrassment. An example sentence would be Tom spared Luke from injury and embarrassment by stopping the fight. I hope you have found this helpful and have now learned how to use some different ways of using the word spare. Please see the links below for additional supports and resources, and be sure to like and subscribe to get the latest videos from Caz Academy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.